Lula is back. At 76, former President Luiz Inacio Lula da Silva says he's older, wiser, and ready to lead a coalition of center-left parties to victory in October's presidential election.
I want to tell you that I am willing to govern Brazil 12 years after leaving the presidency. In 12 years, we learned a lot. We are able to see what we did for the country, what we did not do, and what we could have done.
A former car factory worker, Lula governed Brazil from 2003 to 2010. As president, he was one of the world's most popular leaders. But after leaving office, he was jailed on corruption charges and barred from running again. His political fate changed last year when Brazil's Supreme Court annulled his trial. Since then, he has emerged as the most formidable challenger to the incumbent Jair Bolsonaro.
I think that corruption is going to be an issue because Bolsonaro will make sure that he will use the corruption scandal against Lula. But I think that after the almost 4 years of Bolsonaro and the several cases of corruption in his government, this has changed. It's not a weapon that will fire only on one side.
MEGGY Fernandes voted for Bolsonaro, but 4 years on, she's disappointed.
Bolsonaro was elected promising to fight corruption, to reduce public spending, and to adopt business-friendly economic measures. He did the opposite. He is wheeling and dealing to win support in Congress, something he said he would never do. There is corruption and the economy is in shreds.
Lula is trying to appeal to disappointed Bolsonaro voters by choosing a former adversary and center-right politician Geraldo Alckmin as his vice president. He's also counting on anger at Bolsonaro's denial of the COVID-19 pandemic, which killed 660,000 Brazilians, and his anti-environmental policies. Recent polls show Lula defeating Bolsonaro. Political analyst SERGIO ABRANCHES says rejection, more than approval, will play a major role in this election. 60% of Brazilians say they do not approve of Bolsonaro and would never vote to re-elect him. Lula fares slightly better, with 45% of voters rejecting his candidacy. It's still too soon to tell who will win this race, but most analysts agree that Brazilians will have to choose the candidate they dislike less, instead of the one they believe represents them or will make their future better. Yanakiew, Jazeera, Sao Paulo.